Hello friends, welcome to iExamB, the best platform to prepare you 50% faster. I am Arunima, ex-manager SIDBI, and in this session we are going to discuss descriptive English paper of SBI Circle-Based Officers exam. We'll see the examination pattern and also the importance of this paper in this exam, memory-based essay topics and letter questions so that you can have an idea what types of topics and what types of questions they ask, then how you should prepare, what is the importance of language in this paper, and also you have certain doubts about the word limits, number of paragraphs, how much data you should use, also whether you should write your answers in bullet points or not. All these we are going to discuss. So just after your objective type paper, you will have to write this descriptive paper in which you will have to deal with two questions. One, essay writing, and second is letter writing. So some options would be there. You will be given 2, 3, 4 topics and you have to choose one topic and you have to write your essay on that. And also in letter, you will have some options and you need to write the letter. So 30 minutes, in 30 minutes, you have to answer these two questions. So that is why practice is required, because it should not happen that you are not able to complete both the questions, both the answers actually. If we talk about the examination pattern, you can see objective test would be 120 marks. Okay, just after this, you need to write this descriptive paper, English, descriptive English, in which you have to write one letter and one essay. So this is 120 plus this descriptive is 50. So it is going to be 170, and this descriptive test is not qualifying. Okay, so your online test would be of 170 marks, and then interview is going to be 50 marks, and online written exam and personal interview weightage is going to be 75 is to 25. So if you see the weightage of descriptive English, actually it is going to be approximately 25-26% in this whole exam in your final selection. So it is important. Also, one important point here to remember that for your objective test, no penalty for wrong answers are there. So it is a very important point. So actually, you should attempt all the questions. Even if you don't know the answers, you attempt, because penalty is not there. There are some chances that you uh, get some marks from there. Okay. And also sectional marks will not be maintained for online examinations. So you have to pass this written online and interview separately, but sectional cutoff is not there for your written online. So these are important points. If we talk about the memory-based topics, so essay topics were impact of traveling, national pension scheme, harassment in organization or offices. So these three topics were there. You had to choose one topic and write your essay on it. If we talk about the letter writing, all the three letters were formal letters. Letter to a newspaper editor about publishing an article on why people should not share the debit card pin. So here you must follow the format of the formal letter, and then you should describe why one should not share the debit card pin. What will happen if somebody is sharing his or her debit card pin? All these you need to write. You have to make people aware. So here actually you need to write to an editor of a newspaper so that they can publish an article on this. Okay. Letter from a credit card company for recovery of dues, and then letter to the branch manager for calculating an EMI of for a loan. So these three letters, again you need to choose one and write one letter. So for your preparation, reading skills and writing skills, these two are very important. How you should begin your preparation is going to depend on your present level of preparation. Suppose you have been reading newspaper articles regularly, then I would suggest that you continue doing so, but at the same time, start writing what you have understood. So whenever you read an article, you just try to summarize it in your mind. You just analyze, and whatever you have understood, you can write it in your own words. If you are not reading anything, then first you start reading the newspaper articles. After some time, after say 10-15 days, then second step would be you start writing what you have understood, and then third step would be you write in essay form, and also you can try some letters. So memory based paper, we have discussed three topics, three essay topics. We have seen three essay topics and three letter. So you can start with that also, that suppose you get these topics, how you are going to write. At iExamB platform, we provide descriptive mock tests. So there actually you can write within given time limit. You need to write both the answers. So you will see that whether you are able to manage the time or not. And also when you write your test, iExamB expert faculty, they will check it, they will evaluate your paper, and then they will send you the detailed feedback, in which suppose out of 50 marks you get 20. They will write why they have deducted you those 30 marks, and in the process, you'll come to know about your weaknesses, and accordingly, you can improve. So, writing descriptive mock tests always helps. Language is very, very important in this because it is a test of your writing skills, and here sentence structure should be proper. And see, whenever you write your for your objective English paper, you learn how to find the errors. So here also, after writing your essay or letter, I would suggest that you revisit what you have written and just try to see that if you have made any grammatical mistake, any spelling mistake is there, any sentence structure is not proper, you should uh, change it, right? In your because you have to write on computer, you have to type it on computer. It is easy to correct it, right? So these are really, really important. All these 3 points. Then good vocabulary. Here, by good vocabulary, what I mean is I am not telling you to write, use very flowery language or very heavy words, but you should write your essay or letter in in simple words, but apt words should be there. Words should be appropriate, right? And that is why good vocabulary is required. Then punctuation and use of capital small letters, very important. These are very basic things. And if you like, if you're not taking care of where to put comma or full stop or after full stop when you are starting a new sentence, it should begin with a capital letter. All these things actually can annoy the person who is evaluating your essay. So these things are important. So many times students ask how important word limits are. So word limits, the prescribed word limit, you must respect the prescribed word limits. It should be like +5, -5 at the most. You can stretch, but otherwise it is important. Suppose you have to write an essay in 250 words and you are writing an essay in 350 words or 150 words, no matter how well your essay is written, you will not get good marks. So it is very, very important. How many paragraphs should be there? So number of paragraphs, again, it will depend on the words and the content of your essay. So in essay, sometimes they tell you to write a paragraph. So when it is written in the instruction, write a paragraph, then it should be one paragraph only. But here it is written essay. So if it is an essay, it must be first paragraph intro, second paragraph body, and third paragraph should be conclusion. So at least three paragraphs. Body you can actually do in one or two or three paragraph. Okay, so depending on the content or depending on the word limits they have prescribed. Then how much data you should use? You should not use much data, because only to support your points you should use some data, because here they are not testing your knowledge, but they are testing your writing skills. So this you must remember. Whether you should write your essay or letter in bullet points. No, you should not use bullet points, because why we use bullet points? When again, it is important to remember that it is a test of writing your writing skills. And actually, when we are using the bullet points, we are not writing in sentences. We are only giving it in bullet points. So you should not use bullet points in your essay and letter. You must be knowing that all mock tests are free at iexamb.com. So I would suggest that if you're preparing for this exam to get an idea of the paper of objective type, how what types of questions would be there, difficulty level of the question. Previous year memory based paper is also there at iExamB, so you can write this also, and mock tests are also there. Also, if you are preparing for this exam and you need guidance, you can enroll for iExamB courses. So 35 days study plan is also there. If you want to go through it, description box you can find the PDF. For any further query, you can call us at 920552408, or you can write to us at hello@iexamb.com. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching.